Hi friends, and welcome to another 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. Today I wanted to put out my fall decorations. I feel like I've been slacking on this. It is mid-September and usually I am a September 1st girl, but I've just been enjoying the last little bits of summer, so I haven't gone around to it, but we're gonna do it today. After that, I do have a fun fall craft that I've been trying to get around to. So keeping in the spirit, I think I'm gonna put Hocus Pocus on. I know that's a little bit more Halloween, not so much fall, but such a comfort movie. And I'm just feeling the fall, cozy comfort vibes. So I definitely wanna change my space so I can feel more cozy and I wanna watch a cozy movie. Every season, I like to pull out the little things that make my space feel fresh again. There's something so comforting about bringing out these familiar fall pieces. It feels like saying hello to an old friend. I always forget how much I've collected over the years, a mix of things I've picked up on sale, a little Target finds, or pieces that just make me happy to see again. I love the moment of rediscovering something and remembering exactly where I used it last year. So I think this is everything for fall. I am definitely more of a fall decorator than a Halloween decorator, but I do love my skulls. I don't know what it is. The sort of Dia de los Muertos style, the flowery skull. I don't know. A pretty skull for some reason just always gets me. So I think I'm gonna start with all the textiles, like the pillowcases, the blankets, stuff like that. And then after that, I'll probably do all the little figurines and like figure out where I wanna put things. I do need to clean as I go. Let me know down in the comments, did you like Hocus Pocus 2? Because I actually really loved it. I thought it was really well done for how long it had been from the first movie. So I think if I finish this, because this is only an hour and 40 minutes, I'm probably gonna get to number 2 as well. Since I work from home most of the time, my space really affects how I feel day to day. When you spend so many hours in the same rooms, you start to notice every little detail, and changing things up, even in small ways, keeps it from feeling stagnant. Fall is always one of my favorite times to decorate. I love swapping in the cozy textures and warmer colors, the soft blanket on the couch, the rust-colored pillows, even a new runner or tablecloth can make my space feel completely different. There's something really grounding about creating a space that reflects the season you're in. It helps me mark time in a gentle way, like saying, okay, we're in a new chapter now. I try not to go overboard, but every year I find a few new pieces I can't resist. I always tell myself it's about keeping things fresh, and honestly, I stand by that. If you also work from home, I highly recommend adding little seasonal touches around your space. It doesn't have to be anything big. Even a candle, a throw blanket, a little faux flowers can change the whole mood. It's such a simple thing, but it completely transforms how I feel about being at home. Decorating for each season has really become part of my routine. It's such a small thing that helps me slow down and actually enjoy being at home. Do you decorate for every season or just your favorites? So for some reason, I thought this wasn't going to take me a long time since I don't have as much fall decorations as I do for Christmas. And Christmas takes me like at least a day or two. I finished Hocus Pocus 1, so it has been an hour and a half. I'm going to get started on Hocus Pocus 2. For the most part, I think I just have the pumpkins and the little figurines and stuff like that. I'm done with all of the textiles, at least for the most part, just based on what I have. I tried to not buy new things this year. I did buy a few, not as much as I would have liked, because I did sort of want to change the color scheme, but I'm just going to stick with what I have because it's only going to be for a couple months anyways. So I'm going to get started on the bookshelf where all of my decor is pretty much going to sit, and anything that doesn't fit on there I'll just scatter around my home. My bookshelf is always one of my favorite spots to decorate. It's small but makes such a difference in how the whole room feels. I like to start by taking everything off and giving it a quick clean, partly to dust, but mostly because it feels good to start fresh. It's like clearing out visual clutter before bringing in the cozy. Then I play around, candles, little pumpkins, stacks of warm tone books. I love rearranging things until it feels balanced and layered, even if it ends up changing again later. My bookshelf has become my decorating playground. It's the first place I think of whenever I see new seasonal decor in stores, and usually the last place I end up tweaking before calling my decorating done. Do you have one spot in your home that you have to decorate each season? Because for me, it's definitely this bookshelf. So pretty much done decorating. Honestly, I'm tired. That took me longer than I thought it was going to, leaving me very little time for my craft. And for some reason, I thought that I could do this sitting on the couch. I don't know why I thought it, because it is diamond art. I bought this diamond coaster art set from Amazon, and it is the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. So I thought it'd be fitting because I could use this throughout fall, Halloween, and kind of into Christmas, you know? So each of the coasters are a character. So we have Jack, Jack and Zero, Jack and Sally, Zero, Jack again, Jack, Sally and Zero, Sally, and then Oogie Boogie. I think he was the one I was most excited about. I love diamond art. I just think the big canvasy ones, like I just don't know what to do with them after. Like I've done a few of them, and again, very relaxing, kind of mindless. You can listen to a podcast, listen to a book, watch a movie or whatever. But again, I just don't know what to do with them after. So I really liked this idea because it's a little bit more functional, and like, yes, it's seasonal decor, but it wasn't even that expensive. I think it was maybe like $13. So I wanted to get started on one of these. I just need to figure out where to put the diamonds so that they don't fall everywhere, because I would love to just sit on the couch and do this while I finish watching the movie. So I'm going to figure that out. Okay, so the set comes with this little tray. I forgot they usually come with this. And then plus the sticky part to use with the little pen. And then the coaster does have a plastic film on it so that you can stick the diamonds to it. So I am going to try to do this on the couch because I don't want to get up. I'm just going to do one color at a time. That's my plan for this. So I think if I just do all of the one color, and for Oogie Boogie, there really is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. basically. So I'm going to start from the outside and work my way in potentially. And then that way I only have to have one color in the tray at a time. And I'm only going to open one color at a time. So let's see how this goes. I think it should be fine. I'm not clumsy, right? I've really been enjoying finding small crafts to do in the evenings, things that don't take up space or require big setup, but still let me be creative. I love having something to work on that lets me slow down and unwind after a long day. It's such a nice balance to spending so much time on a screen. I know I'm watching TV while I do this, but it's still a break for my eyes. Little projects like this make the season feel more intentional. It's a way to carve out time just for myself, even if it's only for an hour or two. I'm always looking for new ideas though, so if you've been working on any fall crafts lately, let me know in the comments. I would love some more inspiration. So this is what it looks like so far. I just did the edges, which is like a gray black color. I think I'm going to do number 4, this middle part, because then most of it really is just the green. So as you can see here is that thin covering to keep the sticky part intact. It is actually very sticky. I think when I'm done, I'm still going to go over it with some Mod Podge just because they are coasters. So obviously drinks produce condensation, which will get these wet. So I can't imagine they're really going to stick forever. I'm just going to continue this for a little bit and we will see how far I get along tonight. So I finished number 4, which is essentially the moon behind Oogie Boogie. So far, really loving this craft. I love the small size of it. I don't know if it's because this was a cheap one, but there are definitely spaces, and I don't personally like spaces when I do diamond art. I feel like you could definitely have squeezed more diamonds into this. It's just that if I put however many I want, I think you'll see some of the numbers underneath. So I'm mostly just trying to place them where the numbers are. But I am going to call it a night because it is already past 10 and I should go to bed. I think I just have 20 minutes left on the movie, which I can watch in bed before I fall asleep. But if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5 with me. And if you want to see more content like this, consider subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye.